So hey, how's it going guys, and welcome to my next video. In this video, we'll see how to perfectly lube your 3 battery cubes. So let's get started. Okay, so let's quickly run through the required items for doing this. So practically you can use any lubricant you have at home, but for the technique that I'm about to show you, you will be needing 2 types of lubes. So one must have a high viscosity and the other one must have a low viscosity. So what that means is one of the lubricants must be more gummy and more denser, while the other one is more liquidy and runny. So the lubes that I prefer for this task are the Lubical Speedy. So this one is the runny lube, and for the gummy part I use a lube Cubical Weight 4. So these 2 lubricants are perfect for my cubes, but you can also use Maru and any other lubricant that you prefer over these. Also you're gonna need some screwdrivers, and we're gonna be needing some syringe tips. Now that's pretty obvious. And another fact, please just never ever use Vaseline on your cubes. Vaseline just spoils your cubes, so say bye bye to Vaseline. Oh my god. Anyways, so let's go on with our video. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is pretty obvious, and that is to take a bath your cube. So now that's pretty simple, but if you're wondering on how to do so, just twist your cube to 45 degrees like that, and then just pop the centerpiece, and then all the pieces must just fall apart. So just disassemble your whole cube and we'll meet you right back. Okay, so here we go. So as you can see, I disassembled all 3 of my 3 batteries, the Moyu Hualong, the Dayan Zanchi, and the Moyu Avalong version 1. Okay, so now let's get into the lubrication part. So we're going to be starting the lubrication process with the cores of our 3 batteries. Okay, so the lube that you want to apply on the core is the lube with the high viscosity, or the one which is more denser. And the reason why you want to apply that is because it's going to stay in your core for a longer time. And we'll be applying the runny one in the edges and the corner pieces. So we're going to be starting off by applying this weight 4 on our core. But even before doing so, you have to ensure one thing. So if you closely look at my core of the Dayan Zanchi, you can see the amount of dust particles in that core. And similarly for the Avalong version 1, you can see the amount of dust that's in there. So you first want to get out the dust, and you can do that pretty easily with a earbud. So what I just do is I take my earbud and I just go all the way around my core, and as you can see, the dirt is being deposited on my earbud there. I'm sure you can see that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and clean all my cores and I'll be back. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with the Moyu Hualong core. So after you've cleaned, you just want to go ahead and lubricate your core. So I'm going to be starting off with my Cubical Weight 4. So as you can see, you just want to take out a little bit of lube, as you can see over there. Not too much. You don't want to over lube your puzzle, because it's just nothing other than over lubing your puzzle. So what you want to do is just, let me just zoom that up. There you go. So you just want to apply the lube slowly in there, just one part of your core, and then just spread it over evenly on all sides, just like I'm doing here. Yeah, just like that. And then if you want, just take out a little bit more, just like that. Not too much, and go over the other side and do the same thing. So yeah, so if you want, what you can do at this point is you can also remove your center caps, remove your screws, and lube in your screws and springs. But I'm just not going to do that because I have my cube on its perfect tension, so I just don't want to spoil that. So that's pretty much it for the core. Well, but if you want, you can just also add a little bit of lube in those areas over there, just under the centerpieces. I'm just going to take out a little bit lube like that, and I'm just going to go under those center caps, centerpieces. So yeah, just massage it a little bit in there, not too much, and that's gonna do it. So moving on, what you want to do now is you want to assemble your 3x3, and then I'll meet you. Okay, so there we go. So you can just go ahead and give a couple of turns to your puzzle right now, and it's gotta feel a little bit gummy because all that we have added in there is a lube with a really high viscosity. So what we want to do now is just evenly spread out all the lubricant inside the cube. So we're just going to do that. Okay, so moving on, what you want to do now is take out your lubrical speedy or the cube with less viscosity and just do something like this to your cube. And what you want to do now is really carefully take out a little bit of the lube and then just put it over there in that part of your cube, just a little bit. There we go. And a little bit down there. And then what you want to do is just give it a little bit turn. Make sure it's spread out evenly. Okay, so once you're done with that, just flip over your cube and do the same thing. And just be careful while you're handling the cube with less viscosity. Just don't spill it down like I spilled a little down there. So just evenly spread out your lube. And there you go. So right now, if you're trying to solve your cube, it'll be really gummy, it'll feel really tight. Just don't get pissed off, don't get angry. All that you have to do right now with the puzzle is just give it a couple of turns, solve it like a 20 to 30 times, and then your cube will become really smooth. So yeah, so that's pretty much how you lubricate your 3x3s. You can just follow the same principle with the Moyu Avalong and the Dion Zanchi. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. So this lubrication strategy works with many 3x3s out in the market, although I've tested it with the Shengshaos, the Weilong, and the Guhongs. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like and of course subscribe. It does help me a lot. I'll meet you later in my next video. Until then, peace out.